Tonight's invocation has been recorded.
Diallo, Lou Dort to take down that man. How about the four-time MVP LeBron James and Anthony
Staples
Davis.
Center, Spectrum starting lineup. Dennis Schroeder, more on him. It's a homecoming for toe. What a year it has been for George Hill. Remember last year, the veteran.
Last night, the Lakers were on the road playing the Houston Rockets south of here.
What are you doing?
Incredibly talented group that is off to a great start, and that's what record-wise here in the first 10-plus games of the season.
Well, you know, the Lakers are the benchmark team. It's not just on Roby or Dort to stop LeBron James. It's on the team. That's why you have 6 guys. Just a signature of him his whole career, folks.
Getting settled in as Davis takes it hard to the rim. He's got some physicality the Thunder are going to have to deal with here tonight. Beautiful backdoor cut.
Not let him turn and get into the paint.
He's given up some LBs, and there is a tier. Davis using his body, and that's another at over 10 in year 17. Now he lowers the shoulder and gets inside. See what the Thunder do here defensively as Davis again. That'll be a spin. And you saw just a slight reach in there from Baisley.
Opportunity as a starter for the defending champs. Good to see him back in the house.
Way fun to relive that as it looked like Isaiah Roby might have been blocked. Here was LeBron James, leaks out free, and he's gotten his patent dunk in. And they love to get out on the break.
Yeah, what an average.
That's intended for LeBron. And how about LeBron? He's been doing that. That's his patent dunk. Thunder have started out 1 out of 8. Trying to work into the offense here as Dort lines it up from downtown.
I know that sounds a little condescending.
Hill and a beautiful drive.
The city home, the state home.
All right, thank you so much, Paris. And some good-looking uniforms.
Battle.
Baisley had a couple of threes instead. This time wants to drive and a nice move.
And I've seen young guys gain their confidence, and they make plays like that. Look at that, folks. That's a tough drive because
SGA delay there. The pass inside. Roby, second effort, and the putback is good.
Shots this there. Good follow-up miss of his own shot. It's Kuzma back. See if he can get something out of this.
Roby gives it up to Diallo, and a nice finish. Hamidou Diallo is your play, Mike. Look at where Diallo comes from.
Penetration.
Caruso gives it up, and that is Kuzma. A couple of years ago out of Utah, as SGA using those long strides and somehow
use those arms and stretch out on that one. That wasn't a Stretch Armstrong move.
There is a tough, as Muscala has come in. As has Teo Maledon. As how about Hamidou Diallo there? The quick start out of the gate by the Lakers. Feels like the Thunder have settled down here as Harrell did everything right there as the Lakers just lackadaisical getting down defensively, and it is Harrell on the other end. Just how wide open he was.
Kind of rushed it a little bit.
As SGA attacks right at his former teammate. As Maledon got a good screen from Muscala. Nice pass underneath, and Williams. And really, we're seeing Maledon get nearly 20 minutes a game now, as how about nobody can slow down increase their lead. And Hamidou Diallo, when he gets going downhill, LeBron was going away from the rim to ride the defensive player, as Caruso straight away has got a 3. LeBron kicks it out, and Caruso's got another look at a 3, and the same result. It is like an express trip up to the rim, but the Thunder, as he had multiple moves there, but was stalled out as Maledon, a nice finish
with a fresh 24 seconds. But look at this action here. Driving. Lakers are very good when you attack them from the wings. As James lines up a 3-ball.
Well, if there was any kind of preference with LeBron, as that pushed the pace.
They want to attack the glass as well.
Right, beautiful find. Maledon to his co-rookie.
And then here driving hard, same play, passing the ball. Oh, folks, excuse me, where it doesn't belong.
He's taking body blows now on the offensive end. It's Pokashevsky on the you like to see. And here, well, how do you define growth as a 19-year-old in the NBA?
Well, you know what? It's all about the little things, as LeBron James.
3 earlier, not that time.
And I know 10 games is just a sample size. As LeBron James lines up.
Talked about his greatness, and we've all seen what he's done. His ability to continue to do it at a high level. 18 months. About a year and a half.
Wow.
As that is Morris will pass back out to the perimeter. As it's Montrezl Harrell, as he will drive hard. DeMarcus Cousins.
And then Sabonis getting Karis LeVert. I mean, I think he's a terrific player. He's going to get a fair shot there in Indiana to be the man.
thought that Dennis Schroeder should have earned the award.
Oh, absolutely. Last year, hands down. Man. See if the Thunder can get some offense going here. Just have to keep battling.
Well, Roby did a good job of pulling Marc Gasol out to showcase a little more of that skill that really got the Thunder's attention.
On Schroeder. Look how wide open again another Thunder shooter is.
A couple of minutes of this third quarter.
Well, this is the difference right here. As you're scoring by.
And SGA bisecting the lane, and ambidextrous finish.
Buckets. And you're knocking down the wide open shots, and you're pushing a little pace to.
Well, he tried to scoop it up, and that time too much length by the Lakers. Out on the fast break, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope will flush it. This time it's Hill trying to pull out Anthony Davis, and that's some back iron, and the Thunder with a little bit of time. Baisley pushing forward, trying to get rid of it, and we're going to get a foul from the Thunder. At one point, Mike trailed by 24.
There was a slap on the arm.
And getting downhill. That's a trend this group will look to continue here in the second half, guys.
All right, thank you, Paris. Nice evasive
made a
move.
tough finish, though. LeBron was waiting for him to try and take that charge.
Here is AD again. Ball movement sent down. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and that's that.
Plays like that.
Schroeder this time will distribute some of those great NBA venues. I mean, there were some old barns back in the day, Mike. That was a fun one.
That's what it sure was. Coming out of a timeout.
Now, you know what the best part about a lot of star power for this young Thunder team. Now LeBron, and he just got to clear it out on that left side for LeBron again. And this time he will take the three, and Roby now with 21 points, and a lot of that is coming from deep. That is his 5th three.
That's why you get to be called LBJ.
LeBron James at the free throw line with the Lakers on an extended run here, 15-2, make it 16-2. As LeBron, just nearly impossible.
So it makes my little 8,000 points and 8,000 rebounds looks like George Hill again.
You're still in there. That's ahead of a lot of people, as Gasol probably went up against one another a couple of times in practice last season. And Schroeder, a little jab. Dennis Schroeder said it was taking him a little time to get settled in Southern California. Everyone's been kind of beating up on everybody here in the early part of the season. As Davis will get the bounce on that hook shot.
That's a surprise. I think.
Why not? See what the Thunder do here as SGA. And we'll get a foul on the deck as he and Dennis Schroeder get tied. Former teammates going at it.
Well, right now, Dennis Schroeder's the enemy. Hey, I'm all for you, Shea.
The Thunder bench in a slightly different role, but certainly right there with Dennis Schroeder through the back. 14-second recycled clock. Harrell, boy, that might be and
on
is
the real estate where he's at, restricted area or not, he just kind of bulldozed.
The Lakers quickly down the other way. And Schroeder will pass up the three, sling it down, and on the microphone, sort of without fans, you get a little more of the audible aspects of the game. As Davis gets ahead of steam, tried the reverse, no, and it's Harrell. That time he will get the.
He has made a living with plays like that as well.
Just early part of the season, has done such a fantastic job of avoiding plays like that, where not Lakers 89-61. He's not taking that shot.
No, he's not at all.
As that is Muscala.
Well, here's the thing that Kendrick Reed thought that LeBron passed it off of him.
I think he realizes how big of a star LeBron is, and that is some great high-low action.
In my day, when I was growing up, who I watched, I watched a little bit of as LeBron gets inside again. I watched a little bit of George Gervin, Moses Malone.
Oh, Hamidou Diallo. The Thunder with a mountain of a deficit going into the fourth quarter, but still.
This is the second night of a back-to-back for the Lakers and LeBron James. He's still starting the fourth quarter. And wait for him to bring it to me.
As Muscala, nice look.
Gonna catch you off guard every now and then.
Harrell, that's what he does, right? And I'm telling you, I can hear it.
Yeah.
You know when the ball is going to be missed. And how about Polka's NBA career? He had a big block the other night, and using that long.
Often, all the time, from the players down on the floor. You know what that is?
I've heard short.
He's yelling, and one.
Everybody thinks they got fouled, Mike, always, right?
Exactly.
And that's a good timeout. 3 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Wraparound pass, and Harrell again with it. I think he's going to adjust to, and it's going to come in time. as he's
Returning on Friday night.
Oh, great steal by Williams. Just picked the pocket. Burglary, and Harris Pokashevsky.
That's playground there, man. Show you that ball, poke it away, and Poku, hello.
Got caught in the air there. Fortunate that Roby was in the vicinity. Nice slash there from Williams, and a tough. And there is a mid. And Williams, oh, did he get it over to Roby? He did, and how about Roby?
10 on me. I'm not going to take, you know, responsibility for 50.
James was?
Yeah, James was pretty cool. Real level-headed guy. You never saw him talking trash. That was a nice shot.
Looks like it might have been a foul as Moses Brown. One of the first moves that the Thunder made. At least it was one of the first moves that was announced. Well, you know that the Nets are making that move thinking that.
And how will that connection work?
As that is
just being able to have a system, you know, have a philosophy and continue to work.
So much to learn every time out. And there's another block to when I was 19. And just how much I didn't know. 2 minutes here in Oklahoma City. As that pass sent over to the corner.
Games in, and thinking back to when he first arrived with this team, and he talked about how the Thunder has a great history.
Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams.
We are under a minute to go, and second foul on Golden State. As those free throws knocked down. And often, Mike.
Absolutely. Every other day. And this is a back-to-back.
Here tonight. As Jackson will let it fly, and that one is Lakers. In commanding fashion will take the W here. Energy Arena as you see Dennis Schroeder, the former Thunder player. And fun to see, and Dennis Schroeder, I'm sure a lot of lasting relationships.
Well, absolutely. I mean, these are still friends. Remember, at the end of the game, y'all.